Hi, I'm Alan Bird, and I teach English 1-2 at Thunderbird High School. Welcome to my Meet the Teacher video. I am here to help your students be successful, so please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let's stay connected, and together we can make sure that this is a great learning year for your student. My email address is alan.bird@guhsdaz.org. If you join my Remind class, you can send me text messages. To do that, you just text at birdfall20 to 81010. And you can also call me on my Google Voice. The phone number is 623-850-4029. That does go directly through to my cell phone. And if I am not able to answer, you can leave me a voicemail there. Just a little bit about me. I love to play games. I have a large collection of board games. I play card games. I play video games. I play phone games. And I play sports. Basketball is my favorite sport. And as you can see, I like to collect jerseys. Another thing that I like to collect is facial hairstyles. Um, and sometimes a hairstyle or two, although I do prefer to be bald. I do like to mix up what is on my face from time to time. I graduated with high honors from ASU with my bachelor's in English literature, and then I took some postgraduate courses and worked towards a master's degree to become a good English teacher. I spent 7 years honing my craft at Cholla Middle School, teaching seventh grade ELA, and the last 4 years at Cholla, I was also the athletic director. This will be my third year teaching at Thunderbird High School, and I do sponsor the school's karaoke club, and I am the head coach of the JV boys basketball team. In my English 1-2 class this semester, students can expect to read 6 to 10 short stories and articles, including The Most Dangerous Game. We will also read excerpts from one or two longer texts. In this case, we'll be reading several chapters from the Odyssey, and we will read a short novella around 100 pages called Night. The students will be learning to write explanatory paragraphs and explanatory essays in an academic fashion this year, and so they will practice writing paragraphs and essays multiple times during the semester. This will become the foundation for the writing that they will do throughout the rest of high school and college. All of this will help prepare the student for taking the PBA at the end of the semester, which is the district's assessment for explanatory writings. Google Classroom is the platform that my class will be using. All of the assignments that we do will be in Google Classroom unless they are explicitly said otherwise. I do accept late work in my class, although students lose 10% a day for each day that it is late, up to half off. And then I only accept unexcused late work for up to 2 weeks. Absences don't count. If a student is absent, they receive extra days to make up their work without a late penalty. We use the standard breakdown scale for grading. And as far as weighting grades in my class, writing assignments, so far as paragraphs and essays, are worth 35%, along with all of the regularly assigned work in class and the homework that they do independently outside of class. Any tests or quizzes that are given this semester will be worth 20%, and then the final at the end of the semester is worth 10. Now, because my class is broken up into short sessions, we will meet at the beginning of class for 15 to 20 minutes for attendance and class business and the day's agenda. And we will always meet during the last 15 minutes of class, again for attendance. And then students in between will be working independently or meeting in small groups for 10 to 15 minutes. And so because the day is broken up like that, I do ask that the students not use the bathroom while they are attending a WebEx session, because that session will last no more than 20 minutes. I also ask that their cell phones be put away, turned off, and out of reach, because cell phones can be very tempting to look at. The attendance is a district-wide attendance policy. We are doing attendance at the beginning of class and at the end of class. Students who miss both attendances for the period will be marked absent. If they miss the first or the second, they'll be marked tardy. and if they arrive late to the first or the second, they will be marked tardy. Of course, exceptions will be made for technological difficulties, and we will try to be as understanding as possible, but that is the policy. District-wide, there are expectations that when a student is in a class, whether it is English or math or science, they are working on the assignments for that class and participating in that class just as they would as if they were in the classroom. So during the 90 minutes that they are in my English class, even though I've dismissed them to work independently after the first 20 minutes, when possible, they should be and they are expected to be spending all of that time before the end of class working on the assignments. They're expected to maintain posture that is conducive to study and learning. Sitting or standing is preferable. A student should not be laying down, especially not tucked into their covers on the bed while attending a WebEx session. And then please have the students dress appropriately for school and make sure their virtual backgrounds are appropriate in the case that they may be called on to use their camera for some purpose. We want everything to be school appropriate. And then when students communicate with each other and with me, and when I communicate with students, we try to make sure that there is kindness and respect, and that we are accepting of other people's ideas and opinions and willing to discuss them. So I do promote that kind of conversation in my classroom. My office hours are 30 minutes before school starts and 30 minutes after school starts. Anyway, my name is Alan Bird, and I teach English 1-2, and I hope this video was as wonderful for you to listen to as it was for me to create.